Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be about schooling and autism. So I thought I'd go through my old school history, and I had a meeting with my old school careers advisor and social worker yesterday, and we went through quite a few interesting things about me. So I thought today I'd make a video about what we talked about yesterday. Obviously some things I won't mention because they're confidential, but pretty much most of it was pretty much open and able to be talked about, so I hope you enjoy. And yeah, so we discussed who I am as a person, we discussed what life was like with me at school and what life is like now. Oh, my apologies, my nose itch. We discussed with how I coped with being at school before being diagnosed and what support I had or lack of support, how I coped with being bullied and how my school careers advisor, social worker, changed my life. She was there for me when I really struggled through the worst parts of being in school for 5 years. Isabel was a really good person to me. She really made me feel accepted and believe myself. I met Isabel when I was in my third year, year 9, until year 11. My school experiences were quite bad. I got badly bullied by people, especially by my own cousin and people who I thought were my friends as well. So I didn't really cope with that well, and I used to try and get out of class sometimes because I didn't want to be in there, because I didn't understand the students' intentions, and I was always the one who kept her head down, did her hard work, did as she was told by the teachers, try and get her grades and everything up. I was the one who was always known as a bit of a nerd, a geek, a loser, whatever people like to call me back in them days. So I just thought I'd talk a little bit about that and what I've gained from it since leaving school. I've been left school now 14 years, so that's been a bit of a long time. Also, I asked my social worker some questions about how she coped with me being off school, how she coped with me in school, and what she noticed what my struggles and communication barriers were. And also we talked about how the school failed me and how I had to put up with quite a lot of negative things in school. So then we went on to talk about how we need to focus more on the individual with autism or learning disabilities or mental health issues, rather than just assuming that they're naughty or they're challenging or that they have violent behaviour. We need to give them more one-on-one time and support. So that's another thing we both agreed on yesterday as well. And we also said to get a safe space for students. So at the same time as giving them a time out, we can put them into a safe space where they can be just one-on-one time with them and a trusted teacher, so they're away from the students, they're away from the noise, they're away from the lighting, they're away from the noisy classroom, and it gives them time to physically calm down and mentally calm down as well. So we talked about that. We talked about contact with other students as well, about being oversensitive and being emotional as well. Also having a better diagnosis pathway in place as well. So again, it's getting that quicker access to services for children or young adults who may be presenting challenging behaviour or behaviour that isn't the everyday typical standard behaviour. So that's another thing we talked about as well. And we need to watch and observe the person more thoroughly, so not just giving them a single time frame. We need to be checking on them every day, asking the standard question, are you okay? How do you feel today? Are you happy? Are you sad? That kind of thing. So make sure you give them more time than just being stereotypical about it. Giving them space, so again, not over-hounding them, but saying, like what to say, maybe, how are you today? Do you want to talk? Do you not want to talk? Give them that time to say yes, no, and then they'll come to you when they're ready. So that's an important time frame. Again, yeah. So I want to keep this video fairly short and to the point. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please comment, please share, and please subscribe to my channel. I have actually attached pictures onto this video as well of the school building. And if you would like more information, please comment. And thank you for watching, guys. Bye.